Hello, I'm Bishop Mark Seitz. May the peace of Christ be with you all. For years, the Catholic Church in the United States has been affected by the tragic sexual abuse of minors by clergy. Today, the Diocese of El Paso faces 12 lawsuits involving 18 claimants alleging that they were sexually abused as minors between 1956 and 1982 in southern New Mexico, when that region was part of the diocese, and before society and the church fully understood the scope of abuse or had strong child protection policies in place. After seeking the advice of priest consultors, diocesan advisors, and prayerful reflection, I directed attorneys for the Diocese of El Paso to file for Chapter 11 reorganization under the U.S. bankruptcy law, as the financial claims against the diocese far exceed our financial means. Several months ago, I instructed the lawyers who represent our diocese to sit down with the abuse survivors and their counsel to bring discussions toward reaching agreement on many issues before we filed our Chapter 11 petition. Several candid, transparent, and fruitful meetings have taken place. We have reached resolution on many issues already. We are trying to make this process less contentious and painful for abuse survivors and all involved. In taking this action, we have two goals: to equitably compensate those who have been harmed and to carry on the essential ministries of the Church in our diocese so we can continue to meet the needs of all who rely upon the Church. This filing applies only to the Diocese of El Paso and does not include separately incorporated parishes, schools, or affiliated Catholic entities, such as the Catholic Foundation of the Diocese of El Paso. As a mission diocese, the Diocese of El Paso's financial resources are limited. Chapter 11 will allow it to compensate abuse survivors through a single court-supervised process that treats all abuse survivors fairly and resolves claims so the diocese can move forward on stable financial ground. The Diocese of El Paso is committed to maintaining a safe environment where every person is protected as a valued member of our Catholic communities. We will maintain open lines of communication to abuse survivors as an ongoing ministry of the Church, and we will remain vigilant in upholding the policies and practices that have been implemented to keep children safe. Some of you may feel disheartened, frustrated, or angry at the allegations that some clergy, called to proclaim the good news of Jesus Christ and administer the sacraments, instead chose to harm children in their pastoral care. I, too, share those emotions and have often wondered how individuals committed to caring for God's people could have done such things. As your bishop, I apologize to abuse survivors for the harm, pain, and suffering they experienced and continue to experience in their lives. It is my prayer that through this process we can reconcile with each other and walk together toward the loving presence of Jesus Christ in our midst. I am committed to share information with you in an open, candid, and straightforward way. Although this will be a difficult journey, what inspires me is the continued vitality of the faith within the Diocese of El Paso and the recognition that the Church is far more than the frail human beings that make it up. We will continue to serve the Lord with all our hearts through whatever trials may come. Please join me in praying for the Church of El Paso. We will move forward, not forgetting our past, but addressing it and taking appropriate responsibility for those who were harmed. Let us place our trust in God, who is our strength and our hope, and who is with us always.